What's up, guys? It's Ryan with Jedi Patrol back. Another video. Today, Hot Toys decided to drop like 973 items, which is interesting. One has to wonder if that has something to do with what InArt's announcing over there on their thing for the Shanghai Wonderfest thing. But irregardless of that, they decided to do a whole lot of stuff, and I'm trying to figure out, as my phone does silly things. Disconnect, thank you. I'm trying to figure out like which one of these items I'm going to be bringing home, because right now I'm on the fence. I just got to figure out what that is. So I have some thoughts, and you guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And I'll do a deeper dive on these figures a little later. But this is just me kind of deciding what's coming home, what's not coming home, and which is subject to change at any moment completely. Like, so whatever I say in this video is I may change my mind on a whim, because I'm a collector, and it's just, you know, logic doesn't really fall into this a lot of the times. But I digress. So let's go ahead. The first one is absolutely coming home as tech. Like, that's no brainer. We've been waiting on it forever and ever and ever, and we're going to be able to finally complete the Bad Batch, which is a feat. You cannot say a lot of the times with Hot Toys and team ups. Like, a lot of times they don't finish the squad, and here they actually did. And I think tech looks great. I'll absolutely be bringing it home. I will obviously be getting mine from Pop Collectibles, if you guys don't know. Link in the description below for them if you like. Discount code, all that kind of fun stuff. So I think tech looks amazing. Can't wait to get them here for review. Again, being able to have the whole squad set up, I think it's gonna be pretty sick. Helmeted or unhelmeted to be determined, but yeah, I'm like, this is just no brainer. Tech has to come home. So I know a lot of people, I've seen in the comments on some of the blogger photos they got here, where people are like, hey, reissue Crosshair, because I missed out on him, and the prices are crazy and whatnot. And that's just the downside of Hot Toys historically not releasing entire teams, right? It's just one of those things that just kind of sucks sometimes. And, you know, people missed out on it. Also, like, the number of items, or another number of issues they put out of Crosshair is kind of super tiny, it appears. So prices are kind of crazy for that one. But tech looked pretty good. Absolutely be coming home, no questions asked. And how I'm gonna have mine displayed, I have no idea. Maybe just like that, I don't know. We'll see. A lot of options here, and I'm just happy to be able to complete the team. So tech definitely coming home, no questions asked. Just has to happen. We'll talk about Harley in a separate video. There's a new artisan. I'll just do a quick thing here. Then a new artisan figure in the lineup. I think that's like number 973 in the artisan line, if I had to guess. But there's Harley. I'll talk more about her another time, but yeah, not a whole lot. You know, not too excited about that one. Let's back this page up. And there's tech, there's Harley. Yay. All right, Bane. Now, this is one. Now, I currently don't own a Christian Bale Batman. In fact, do I own a Batman? Yes. Yeah, I have Batman. I don't have the Christian Bale Batman, and I was most likely going to end up getting one. Jazzy, Yosh is going to be doing a tumbler, and so I'm like, well, if I get the tumbler, this now would be the time to go ahead and get Bane and add him to the collection. This is by far superior to the previous Bane. Like, it's not even close. I did a preview video on it last year or whenever it was first announced. I was like, by far, this is going to be a superior figure to that Bane. Larger, better scaled, like proportions, everything. And it looks phenomenal. And so, exactly, with a tumbler. So I think Bane's going to be coming home, and then I'll just source a, not a DX19, the newer, whatever the latest, whatever the newest one is. Newest Dark Knight Batman. But I think he looks pretty good. I don't have much interest in the, and I don't think she's already released, the Catwoman from the film. Yeah, I didn't really care for that one. But the Bane, I think, looks phenomenal. Alex Brooks, this is a little call sign up there, Instagram tag on the top left. Alex Brooks doing amazing photos as usual. And yeah, I think Bane's gonna end up coming home. So, you know, I know he doesn't fit in my Star Wars realm. And I will probably, let me back up here. This wrist peg action they got showing on the left hand here. I think if I get him like a watch or something to hide that gap, that might look kind of cool. I know he don't have one, but if I can get me like a Seiko Arnie 6 scale watch to go on there, like a G-Shock. Well, I know it's not a G-Shock, but you know what I mean. Or G-Shock would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of nice to do that. Or I could just custom make a leather wrap, cover up that gap, the wrist peg. I think that would be a good way to go. But there's no denying this thing looks phenomenal, and he's got to have some shelf presence. So most likely Bane's going to be coming home. So there's that. Now, you guys know, huge into Star Wars, huge Mandalorian fan, at least most of the episodes. And this is, I think I kind of questioned myself when this one was first announced, whether or not I was actually going to get the IG-12. And as of it sits right now, I'm looking at it and going, well, it's not IG-11, it's IG-12. It's got the Grogu and the the controller there. After his little RC droid. You get the little fellas, which I don't know if you get 2 or 3 of them. They keep changing up how many, I don't know, but regardless. You get the accessory pack, like you get the shield, the jetpack, and the baton for Mando from the last season. You get the shield for Bo-Katan, and you get some. For the mouse droid, I like. For me, this is a glorified accessory set with a very high price tag. There's the other part of that, the sacrifice of Heavy Mando. And for me, I don't think the accessories are enough for me to add IG-12 to the collection. Like these accessories I'm looking at, I don't think I would even use. Certainly not the jetpack for Mando and the shield. I just wouldn't use that. I don't think it's interesting enough to use. And the IG-12 unit with Grogu, like I have the IG-11 and I've got 450 Grogu already. Don't really need that. So I think as it sits at the recording of this video, I'm kind of leaning against the IG-12, the high price tag, and just a glorified accessory set, in my opinion. Will I change my mind? Maybe. I think if you want some of these accessories, somebody's going to part them out, and it's going to be way less just to buy the part than it would be to buy the entire figure and all this taxes and shipping and all that kind of stuff. So my first thought is no. That's my first thought. So again, subject to change, but as of the recording of this video, I think I'm going to hold off on the IG-12. I certainly think it's going to hit the bargain bin. If it's not already waitlisted at your favorite California place. I don't know if it is or it isn't, but I don't get my stuff there. So, and then we've got Spidey, which they announced the other day, and I have not talked about this. Oh, I guess that was it. So this one clearly is an announcement, not a release. And but it looks good. It's not my favorite suit. I don't know if it's anybody's favorite suit, but clearly proportions are better. I mean, the suit looks better than it did previously. The proportions look better. It just overall looks like a better figure. So they did an update on it. That's crazy neck seam peg thing they got going on with the swap out head sculpt still kind of funky. And I never really did like the gold yellow eyes. I never was a fan much of that. But it's a Spider-Man. I don't know. There's more photos of that. I've just got to find the post. It's way down. Oh, Wasp. We'll get back to Spider-Man. Wasp. I talked about this with Justin on a live stream. There's no way in hell I'm buying this. The film was terrible. I didn't even finish the film. And it was on Disney Plus, and I could have just watched it. It was just so bad. It was bad. In addition to, I do like the suit, the outfit, for Wasp. It's better than the original one. I do think that after looking at this thing, I think the colors, vibrance, design, I think all is great. It looks good. It's just the film was terrible. And I don't need it. And this head sculpt, oh my God, they gave her the worst haircut ever. Like she looked pretty hot in the first Ant-Man and Wasp, right? And then they went and gave her this haircut, which is just bad. It's not doing her any favors. And so I would never, ever, ever display that head sculpt because just wouldn't do it. So it would stay helmeted, and it does look good, but I have zero interest in that because the film was so terrible, and I don't need it. One other figure that I didn't talk about, I may have talked about this with Justin on the live stream we had, which is Death Trooper. Not getting this at this point. I just don't really want it or need it, or I don't know. doesn't do a lot for me. I love the Ahsoka show. I thought it was great. I liked the background and the story arc. I thought it was a solid show. This is just not one I need. Again, subject to change because it is a trooper, and do I need trooper variants? Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, at this point, probably skipping that one. So, Hot Toys dropping a lot of stuff. I think that was pretty much it for right now. I'll talk about Harley in a separate video, but for right now, I just kind of waiting on that. But let me know your thoughts. Am I making a mistake by not getting IG-12? Am I making a mistake there? What do you guys think? Let me know. But I think Bane's going to be on the yes list. Tech is absolutely on the yes list, and we'll talk more about Harley Quinn when I get some secret base photos when she's back on display. But that's kind of where I'm at. You guys can let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. As always, Click for Joy. See you next time.